this is Betty with Betty Stamping Crazy, and I have another card tutorial for you today. This one was using some of our new ink colors that are coming out in the new catalog in June. This one was made with the Berry Burst, and it's also using the new Happy Birthday Thinlet die. And what I did was I just cut one out in black and then also cut it out in the Berry Burst. I believe I showed you on the last video, I think I did, or it may have been the one before that. I'm sorry. This paper right here, I really like it. It's called the Color Theory Designer Series Stack. And today, like I said, I used the Berry Burst on this one, but today I'm going to be doing one in the Dapper Denim. Let me get all my stuff over here, because that's another color that's in the Color Theory stack. So what I'm going to be using, I did not stamp in anything inside this card, but the one we're doing today, I'm going to stamp something in there because this is a bundle and I do like it, of course. But this is your Happy Birthday Thinlet. Let me turn it over, you can see it. And it's just one Thinlet, and then it comes in a bundle with your Happy Birthday Gorgeous. And look at all of the sayings and all of the stamps that are on this. So today for the inside, I'm going to be using this balloon. I'm going to use these little strips right here that look like they're coming down from the balloon, the strings. And also, let's see, what did I get? It's Your Day, right here. It's Your Day. I like these little swirlies. But this has so many stamps on it. You got a lot of flowers you could work with, and leaves, banners, and then you have all these little sayings that I think are great because you can make so many cards with them. Now they do have a polka dotted balloon, but I'm not going to use that one today. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this. I'm going to use a white base. Let me move this up here out of the way. And it's going to be 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored it at 4 1/4. And then we're going to have a mat, which is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to cut this Happy Birthday out of this because it won't be seen. And then for our black Happy Birthday, I'm using a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 in the black. And this piece of the Color Theory Designer Series stack is 5 by 3 3/4. It's a simple card, so there's not any, not a lot of cutting or anything like that. We're just going to be cutting this out twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stamp. I'm going to have to clean this up. My blade was getting really bad when I cut this piece of cardstock, so I will clean that up later. I'm going to go ahead and stamp on the inside and get this out of the way, and then we'll do our cutting because I want the inside to have time. Sorry, that was my phone. My son just walked out, and it has a motion deal on it to where it lets us know. Okay, we are using the Dapper Denim ink. Now this is one of our new ink colors from last year. So what I'm going to do, whoops, let me get my piercing mat here. This is photopolymer. Okay. I'm going to stamp a birthday here. Or birthday. I'm losing it today. I'm going to stamp the balloon there. And then I'm going to stamp another one over here. And then I'm going to take the streamers and just kind of, I'm sorry if my head gets in the way, I'm trying to see this. Okay. There we go. Just kind of get those in there, and then let's go ahead and stamp It's Your Day and make sure I get it the right direction. I'm going to put it down here. Actually, I'm not. I think I'm going to put it right about here. Now, because I like to just sign mine. I don't write a lot of stuff in a card. I usually just maybe say 1 or 2 little things, and then I just let it go with that, and then sign it, of course. But I'm gonna put this over here, and then we're gonna come in. That was all the stamping. Move this stuff out of the way so that I don't get into it. We're going to bring the Big Shot in. Okay. I'm going to pull this back here. And I'm going to have to run this through twice since I am cutting out 2 happy birthdays. And I'm going to go ahead with my black piece first. And like I said, this is a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'll put my happy birthday on there. And I guess I should put it down here. Okay, run that through. Okay. And okay, I'm going to set this off to the side because I want to go ahead and run my blue through, and then we'll pull them out. And of course I'm going to put this right in the middle so I have plenty of room. There's no problem with that. Run that through. Hello, buddy. Did you go outside? Our little puppy just come back in. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side. We're through with it. And I'm going to take all of this out of here. Let me move Big Shot over. Sorry about that. It seems like every time I start filming I start coughing. Okay, that's there. And this comes out pretty easy. I haven't had a problem with it. Of course I do take my little pick, and you can use the brush, but I'm just going to grab the pick right now. Because I'd have to find my brush. I had to kind of do a lot of moving around. We had a new air conditioning system put in. We had 2 systems, and one of them went out. So, and of course they're both old. So we decided to go ahead and replace it with a bigger unit and a newer unit, of course. So we had, yesterday was kind of an all-day thing. They took out both units, air ducts and everything, and then put in one big unit. And let me tell you, it works good. We're having to learn how to adjust this one because it gets colder. But I'm so glad to have it. Okay. Now I'm going to set that down, and let me get my craft mat here. Because I want to take this and glue it on top of this. And I am going to use the multi-purpose glue. Combo. Okay. But I'm just going to dab it in certain areas. Let me make sure it's blowing pretty good. So I'm just going to put it on the back of this in a couple of areas. Ooh, that was a little too much. And let me do this. That was just sitting there. It's an extra one. Okay, I'm going to try not to get off camera. I've got this in tighter for you. And I'm just kind of touching it down. Okay. I know I should be doing it like some of the other ladies are doing it, but I just like doing it this way. I know I don't have to worry about the sponge. And I don't have to worry about it getting everywhere. Come on. Turn this around a little bit. I guess I'm just old-fashioned. I like doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, what I'm going to do is offset this just a little bit. I hope you can see this. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'll bring it up after I get through. But I'm offsetting it down just a little bit and over. You can set it however you want. Oops, and guess what? I got glue on my hand where I had it down here. Move that so I don't do it again. And just kind of give it time to get settled on there. And I did it again. I did this on my first card, but it doesn't really matter. I took my silver Wink of Stella, or clear Wink of Stella as they call it, and I colored the blue, and it got on the black. I don't care. I like a lot of Wink of Stella. So let's go ahead and color this in. And I'll probably edit some of this out so you don't have to sit there and watch me color it all in. Okay, we got this all colored in. Now I'm going to go ahead and start putting the card together. Let me get all my stuff. And move some of this stuff out of the way. I don't need the ink anymore. And the Wink of Stella. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is take my card base. I'm going to turn it over and put these on it. And I'm going to grab the fast fuse. Maybe. Get it down there where I got it. Okay, put this down. I think I got this on, yep, I want it on this side. I hope I'm getting to where you can see everything. Okay, and then we're going to take our designer series paper. It's the 5 by 3 3/4. We're going to go ahead and put it down. Oops, almost messed up on that one. Okay. I keep pushing it off, I'm sorry. That should be about right. Okay, then I'm going to turn it because I don't want to mess up. See? Ooh, I got something on it. Oh, it's buzz. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to take my... I'd say I was going to show this to you up closer. And that's what it looks like after all the Wink of Stella's on it. And you can just take and put the Wink of Stella on the blue before you ever get it on the black, but of course second time I've done it and I've screwed up both times. But it's offset. You can see the black. I'm sure you can. Let me get the white up here where you can see it. Oh, my sun's coming back in. Here's the black right here. And it really shows up better with the other color, but it still looks good with this one. So I'm going to do my little dots. And you don't really have to hit every place, so I'm just doing it here and there. I do want to get some of these little curly cues maybe to make sure it stays down, but that's probably good enough right there. Then I'm going to take it and turn it over, and I get it at an angle. I like it at an angle. Oh, don't move, don't move. And then I just set it down and just kind of pat it for a little bit and kind of hold it. Let me move this. Okay. There it is. That was such a simple card. We're going to go ahead and crease it. Love these new stuff. Like I said, it does... The black does show up a little bit better with the Berry Burst, but I like it really with the Dapper Denim too. So, and you can see the shine on both of these. Let me get this one up here where you can kind of see it better. See? Yep. And then of course this is the one we just made. And This will be available in our new June catalog coming out, I believe it's June the 2nd, to the public. But I did want to feature some of the pieces, you know, some of the stuff to the new catalog, and I am really falling in love with this paper. Once you see it, it's going to be, you're going to think, oh my goodness. It's just, I love this crackle, the crackle look. But it's got a different sizes of crackle, but it's also got, let me show you this one. It's got the, looks like a paint palette without the white, and then it looks like a paint palette or paint, those paint cards that you can buy at Home Depot or whatever with the white. And then you have, well, there's some of the bigger crackle. Then you have this kind of crackle. And then you have, let me see if I can find one that's really, okay, an ombre effect. I love this. This pack has really gotten to me. I'll probably be buying it quite a bit, using it quite a bit. So, anyway, that's all of that. Here's all my little scraps that I've been using. And this is Betty with Betty's Stamping Crazy. And I hope you enjoy all these videos and keep watching. Thank you.